Hello! I am in Chiang Mai right now, and you'll notice that I am wearing the same clothes that I've worn the entire time I got in here in Thailand. And so I seriously overpacked a degree the amount of clothes that I brought. And a little note to self, on the bus ride from Bangkok to Chiang Mai, which is like 10 hours, I busted out a little bit of kava. I started off with that chocolate mix that I was showing in the water purification video. Added a little bit of maca in there, the maca spice chai, and then halfway through I'm like, I could chill out a little bit, and I put in a little kava. When the bus ride was over, 10 hours later, at about 11 o'clock at night, I was strangely drunk, and I was like having a hard time becoming clear when I needed to pretty much like solve logistical problems. Like I got dropped off at the bus stop, and I pretty much had to figure out where that was with lack of signs. What I had to orient, and then I had to basically get money, and then I had to figure out where I wanted to go, and then I had to figure out how I could get there, and the whole time being like, what, what, like kind of like sleepy. And these taxi drivers kept coming up to me, and they're like, "Where you go? I take you here," and I'm just like, dude, no, not right now. Anyways, it took a while. I couldn't get to the guest house that I wanted to go. It seems that all the ones, when I arrive in the middle of the night, and I'm looking to go to the guest house that I want to go, out of this book, they're all entirely full, because this book apparently makes them really popular places to stay. And so we drove around a little bit, and I did end up finding a place to stay. And I'm going to go try to hit up that guest house again, where there's lots of travelers. In fact, it was a hopping spot when I got there. Just too bad they didn't have any rooms. And yeah, what's happening here? I'm probably going to chill in Chiang Mai for a week or so. Going to spend a little more time. Pretty much wanted to get out of Bangkok as soon as possible, but not like in a hurry. And I spent probably like 2 days there. But here, I'm gonna want to spend a couple days. First, I'm gonna want to like start the process for getting a visa to India, which I hear takes like 5 days. Start that process, and then I want to finish basically downloading the permaculture course content information onto video format before I move into anything else, like basically picking up Thai massage and acupressure, and basically learning anatomy and muscles, and basically how to work the body. I want to learn that, and I want to learn a little bit on Thai cooking, and working with spices, and understanding the local spices of the land and how they're used and all that, and basically learn how to make curry, like coconut curry. And that's what I'm excited about. And I want to visit the tribal museum, and also this is a good place for textiles. I don't know if I've talked about moving towards natural textiles, and I actually had a thought of getting bulk amount of fabric of some sort, because we do a lot of silk screening back in Chicago on like cotton and stuff like that. So if it would be the next level would be to bring in some pretty, some nice fabric. There is a tribal museum, and I'm looking to educate myself on the local tribes of the land, of the hills, essentially, and educate myself there, and then maybe I want to go on a little trek out there and see how they're living, stuff like that, see what kind of architecture and infrastructure they're living with, and see what potential offerings I can bring, and also a little side note, I've been using tobacco a little too much because I feel it right here. I've got some glands going on, and I just want to sort of make a note not to use it as a crutch, to basically use it sparingly, because it's very powerful, and not to get into the habit of, even though I've developed a very good protocol, relating gratitude and honoring myself and all my relationships while, in the presence and with tobacco, like, not to use it as a crutch, almost to like, honoring this, honoring that, honoring this, and like, that it's just a tool, and, just basically not using it as a crutch. And so that's where I'm at. I got a lot to do in Chiang Mai. I'm really excited about it.